All right, you guys, welcome to the jungle. How are you? Not 31 straight days of rain, but pretty close. Pretty close. It has rained every day. Not all day, every day, but most days, all day. So here we are. This is the energy of can't control it, can't control it, can't control it. I know. Whoa. All right, let's see where we go today. Seriously, I'm just like, all right, whatever. All right, let's see where we go today. What wants to come through for everybody? To the sea. Well, we're here. Flexible. Can't control it, can't control it, can't control it. Not for you. So there is that energy of we're resisting things because we think we should be doing something else. Should. Okay. Right. In this neck of the woods, northern New England, there's such a small window of time when there's warm weather and sun that it feels like a slap in the face to have 31 straight days of rain in June and July. And that just feels so overwhelmingly like not something you can control. Okay. It's just not. It's not a thing. And I feel like sometimes when you get that feeling around a relationship or around a job or around, I got to have it, I got to do this. This is supposed to be mine, it's supposed to be on my path. This is what's supposed to be. Sometimes God is protecting you. Sometimes he is saying, this is really not for you. So, not being able to fly to a vacation, not being able to, I work all year and I should have my vacation, not being able to go on that date, you got a cold or you might have COVID or something like that, not being able to do that. Why? Like shaking your fist and yelling into the abyss kind of anger. All right. So definitely feeling that this morning. Definitely feeling that energy. So let's see where we go. Let's see where we go with this. All right. Okay. Knight of Pentacles underneath. There's that King of Swords that's been showing up a lot about clarity and about removing emotion. The Lover's card. Yeah, there's definitely this feeling. Wow. Nine of Swords, Tower, World. Okay. So there is something better. There is something better. So as much as you want a sunny day today, as much as you want this relationship to work out, as much as you want this job interview or this job offer, not getting it can feel a little bit like the end of the world, but there is something better. Okay. There is definitely something better. Maybe if you were going to go to the beach today and you stayed home, there was something that is going to be happening that is going to be much better for you. And I feel like sometimes, we do have these big things step in when we're like, oh, what are you talking about? I'm supposed to be going this direction. I thought this is what we've been talking about for 2 months. And it's not working out or it's not happening or something. It's not for you. So let's dial it back a little bit. 4 of Swords, 3 of Cups, Queen of Wands, 9 of Cups, Strength card, Leo time, King of Cups, the Emperor, the 7 of Cups, and this High Priestess. The message is coming in spiritually through your intuition. If you're angry and frustrated and like in your head about things, you're not really connected to your intuition. You're just not. You're in this rage. You're in this time of, this was the right person. Why can't this just work? Why can't this just happen? Why do I have, why am I pushing again? Why won't this move? Deep breath, everybody. 4 of Swords says to me that there's really a lot of healing needed right now. That it just couldn't be because we're not in the right place. We're not in the right frame of mind. We're not in the right frame of energy. This is a lot about anxiety and fear. There's still too much going on that hasn't been healed. And I feel like it's just a small amount. This is not a lot to ask. I feel like Leo time period, end of July and into August is going to straighten things out a little bit. But I feel like there's an opportunity for a lot more. It's almost like you were choosing something that was like 60% of what you want, but it looked pretty good because what had been happening for the last, I don't know, 6 months has been nothing you want. So 60% sounds pretty good. But what if this is 95% of what you want? Okay, then it sort of changes the game a little bit, right? It makes us feel like, okay, I'm just going to release. I'm just going to sit in the energy of what is. The more you resist something, the more it persists, the more you're like, no, no, no. The more you're raging against the machine, the more it has energy to keep going. So I want to say to you that there's 3 of Cups and this Queen of Wands. This is sort of like, do something fun. I said this to my friend the other day, who's a Capricorn. I said, do something fun. Leo energy is fun. And that really elevates your frequency. I also said the other day, I think it was in the Twin Flame reading, and maybe it was in the morning message too, that if you are in separation from a person and you kind of put them on a pedestal, that in effect is pushing them further away. It's pushing them further away because what you're doing is you're putting them here, but you're putting yourself here. So you're not in frequency with this person. You're not in that space. And so what is going to get you into the space of the thing you most want, the 9 of Cups, the wish granted, the wish has already been granted, but there's some kind of energetic block here. Isn't that interesting? It's sort of, this is a timing thing. This is a timing thing that it will come in its own time, but there's so much anxiety about, well, it's supposed to be here now. It's supposed to be here now, that it's actually pushing back the timetable. So you're going to want to just like chill out, my friends. Okay. Do something fun, do something creative, just like do something different. And, when I had my agency, I was doing video and I was teaching people about video and all kinds of stuff. And I was having a particular issue with a client, meaning like that they wouldn't send the check or they wouldn't sign the contract, or there was some kind of like, it's really about what's going on with them. It had nothing to do with me. So I would just turn my attention to another project or another idea or reaching out to somebody else. And then boom, there it is. Okay. Because I was so focused on, why aren't you doing it when I need you to do it? Because that's not the energy of the connection. That's not the reason that they're writing that check. The reason they're writing the check is because they need it, not me. So it doesn't have anything to do with me. So I'm effectively stopping them from going in the direction that they know they want to go in when I'm like at them energetically. And so just turn your attention away. I feel like there's a lot of opportunity. Some of you might be focused on one particular person right now and like, why isn't this working? Why isn't this moving? Why aren't they showing up? Looking at your phone. Why aren't they texting? Why aren't they texting? And I feel like that's pushing them further away. So this whole thing of like, what I said the other day was like, write a list of their faults. See how they're kind of icky. And that kind of removes that like, I want them so much. I can't like, I'm creating this energy of like stalkery pedestal person, putting people on pedestal. And the other person's like, ew, that's gross, right? Like it doesn't feel good to them. And that when there's an imbalance in power in a relationship like that, that can really be the cause of so much of the problems, especially from the anxious person's side. Because you're putting them in a place where they have so much power, but you have the power to change that simply by taking back your power, by getting yourself grounded, by doing some healing work, by shifting your energy and focusing on something else. Focus on something else for a while. I'm going to clarify this. If I can find it. Oh my God, I can't believe it's right in front of me. Okay, so I'm going to clarify the 7 of Cups because I do feel like I see that you hear 3 of Cups and the Queen of Wands, like, all right, I'm doing my healing work. Let's just have a little fun. This does feel like it's going to happen in its own time. There's nothing you're going to do to make this go faster. In fact, you'll make it go slower. Okay? So why is the 7 of Cups here? I feel like this has to do with July 17th because we are moving North Node into Aries on July 17th. 10 of Cups, Magician, there's manifesting, Two of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. Look at that, Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. I feel like you're almost, it feels like a block to the other person. It feels like a block to the other person. That's why this isn't happening. You're sort of putting some big expectations on a situation that are like a little outsized. Like it hasn't even started yet. And you're already like, oh, where are our kids going to go to school? Like, enough with that. You've really got to see the person for who they are and really understand, well, maybe it will work, maybe it won't, but I do want the chance to try. Okay, like let's dial it back. So it's not like if this person doesn't choose to come toward me, then like my life is over. Like, let's just stop with that nonsense. Okay. I feel like you're manifesting, like, okay, so we talk about manifesting. We're like, get in the energy of what you want to happen, the biggest and the best thing, and like all this great stuff is going to happen and all of that. I feel like you just need to be in the energy of flow. I feel like that when people get into that highest vibration, it's expectation and ego. It's not attractive. It's not attractive energy. And I think this is like a aha moment, possibly for some of you, that's like, oh, right. Like if I'm in this place of like, well, you know, on our second date, you show up with a ring and we're, you know, I've already booked the church and we're going to live here. And this is the kind of car you're going to drive when you bring our kids to school. And by the way, then we'll move near campus. So when they go to college, we can be close. And then right across the street, which is very convenient, there's our cemetery plots. Like, whoa, hold on. We haven't even had a date. Okay. So what you're wanting to manifest is an opportunity. Let's just dial it back to that. Let's just start there, because I feel like if you start all the way down the road, this person kind of is like, I'm not there yet. Right? Like Leonard and Penny in Big Bang, like you're further along in the relationship than I am because he spent so much time thinking about it. Now, she actually did become his wife, but like it took so much longer because he was just like all about it. Okay, it's lovely to see a man so engaged, but I'm just saying to you that he was just all about it. And she's the one who was like, you know, hold on, cowboy. So I just feel like that's the confusion here. Like, manifest the next step. Let's just do that, shall we? Let's manifest the next step, because there is a romantic partner. There is somebody who is your wish granted. Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I do see Aries here. I see Cancer again. I see Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo. I see a lot here. And even Scorpio, right? Scorpio again. Let's just manifest the next step. All right. So let's get some advice and let's see where we go. Wow. Just manifest the next step. Hold on, cowboy. All right, my darling. I'm going to link for the rest of this reading in the description box. If this is your reading, come along with me, Pathfinders. We're just going to keep on going. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.